The music's kinda loud. Hold on. Wait, the sound is kinda loud too. Hold on. Hi Sully, hi Bon, hi Mars. Yeah, I think... Yippee! Ah! I think it's been a year since I played this, and then did I... I did that. So, I opened this, right? We'll find out. Oh wait, I finished it. I finished it. I finished it. How do I go back? Title screen. Yeah, so do I just do new game? Sure. I think I watched Joseph Anderson play this version, so I think I kind of spoiled myself, but hopefully I forgot everything. Huff huff! Grrr! How'd I get into this mess? Oh, that's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix, right? Hi, Ninjash. Oh. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! Whoa! You're no longer worthy of your title. Goodbye. Are you gonna wake up from your silly little dream? Burn, 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 burn. What a nightmare. Can't believe it. Oh, is it gonna still play? And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right now before trial starts anyway. Right off the bat. Wait, I can't believe a funny clown made Ace Attorney trending. I'm surprised she blew up again, because I remember when she blew up when the Bimbo song first popped up. He kinda cute or whatever. Huh, looks like they hung up. It's kinda nice to see him without the blazer. Ah, good. I finally found it. Whew! Hey, paper bag! Justice for all? Yeah. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... Are those eyelashes? Or is that face paint? A few minutes later. I don't know about the animation drama or nothing. I don't know anything about that. I just know that her boobs are fake. That's all I know. My head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Oh, you got feathers on your boobies. Good morning. Ack. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Did you see how the pockets moved? Am I in trouble or something? Hey, Godoy! Trouble. Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. Huh? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers have left me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. Am I being gaslit? And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. Did you see a certain Ace Attorney animation? I saw a screen cap of it, but not the actual animation. I just know that art's the reason why it blew up, right? What is this girl blabbing about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. Her boobs are fake. That's what I found out. When I'm off duty, I'd like to come here and... Question mark. What's wrong? You've been acting real strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? Ha! Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. That's how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir. I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? To be honest, I don't remember a single thing either, so this is on brand. The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia in red text. Hi, hello. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say I'm a defense attorney. I'm a lawyer. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such a irresponsible promise. Ag! Someone please, tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp. Gulp. Do you not have an arm? Oh no, it's behind his back. Court is now in question. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Nice pun. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, it's him again. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Sure. I should have said no. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of shaking my head. The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, Liam Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Oh, the audio's in sync? Okay, I forgot I had this on for Hollow Knight. My bad. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I forgot I had that for Hollow Knight. Because sometimes on the Switch, the audio desyncs. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It was me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, call your first witness. Whoops, hold on, I did not read that. Hee hee, it's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go, don't let me down, Mr. Wright. And every time Phoenix is asked to get to know about the details, it's fun. It's a funny part where everything slams you in the face and you're like, oh shit, nowhere to hide, I'm so dead. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir, and while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He was such a wonderful guy, sir, I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down, I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near the headquarters. Expose Park! The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches in the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details that are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. The autopsy... autopsy? No. Autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. That's a lie. It's gonna be lied, huh? Somebody's gonna be like, oh, I fabricated that. I was wrong. I was the witness and the killer. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. His clock was broken before he got murdered. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1. I'm gonna forget about everything. Now then, I recall yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor? Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? No, it is not. My head is off. There is a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How could you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab. I'm using the controller! You... Oh, it's RB. Okay, it says it right there. You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think I could totally be a legal aid instead. Aid. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'll better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found under the victim's body? Wow. Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And held on to them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? We don't have the same pair of glasses. I have clear frames. That one's blue frames. It's clear difference. I have wired ones. Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. Oh. I was wrong. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear. Sir, are you sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, yeah, more. And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. Is it the hat? During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the... on the ground where he landed. Sorry. Sorry. I just thought of Danganronpa in like the non-area game. Sorry, I don't like saying it, but it's clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. You got me there. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. I can't. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. Prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 2 added to the court record. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious, the victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. Now to explain his dying message. It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? Huh? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get into the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter! Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question the witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, it should be alright. Decisive evidence. Oh, I really like the music. This reminds me of like when you get to the serious part of the last game. I like it. This is gonna be super important, isn't it? That's why they showed it in the beginning. They're gonna be like, oh, the ringtone sounds familiar, some bullshit. 9-6 at 6:28. Body was also covered in bruises. Wouldn't... These have got to be placed, right? Because there's no mention of cuts, right? Because the glass shards would have cut him. He fell. No. Can I save? It's gotta be... Is it this one? Is that... I'm so rusty. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow you. It clearly, contradicts the... oh, fuck. It says pushed! Oh, you're right. That too. So maybe autopsy, is that it? Your Honor, the statement contradicts this evidence. Question mark, it does. I don't see anything contradictory. Huh, really? Objection to— What do you mean? What do you mean? Is it this one? I feel dumb as shit right now. Oh wait, I forgot I should press him. Hold on. Can I start from the beginning? I feel guilty. I feel load. Aha! Aha! I forgot to press. I forgot that's part of the shit. Let me go back. Press. About those glasses. Do you have any proof those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Sorry. The frames look kinda like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt in the sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you are saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves the glasses are my clients. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. During his state, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now, you're sure that he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal, if you look at the wounds on the victim's bodies, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with the testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name down where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... was the name of that of my client. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter no matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. Still got a point. Hey, hold on, huh? Don't tell me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does feel off about this picture. It's not gonna be upside down, right? It's not like... What would it even say upside down? That doesn't make sense. I didn't mention it, something feels off about this picture. That's how you know it. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I guess I gotta... Hehe. This is a warm-up, don't worry. Is it this? Fuck. There's no way it's this. I ate food before stream. I had rice and sausage patties and eggs. They're pretty good. I think oatmeal's yummy. I haven't eaten it in a while. Maybe in the profiles there or something. Oh shit! This was a thing? This wasn't in the first game, was it? Oh my god, I didn't even... Thank you. This isn't enough though, right? Oh! Oh! Okay, hold on. Can you guys tell I'm dyslexic? Fuck! Oh, my bad. My bad. Thank you. I didn't even know I could press that, but I didn't go to profiles. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, "Objection!" And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Da-dun! Da-dun! What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, Bal? You don't even know the spelling of your underling? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? It's getting dark in my room. I'm gonna turn on the lights. Well, you see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne can answer the defendant's name if you please. Well, where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. But it says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled McGee. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I haven't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! This is fun. It's very true, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were, in fact, lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. In parentheses, they were not actually lovers. They were a well-known couple in the police force. The Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court of the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. And then she's in the back being like, "Oh, we're actually not boyfriend and girlfriend." Dustin and Maggie, the Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, I mean, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Dustin Megan. Maggie. Megan, my bad. Milgo Maggins. Press. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gotten on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really. Anyway, another murder happened there or some shit. It sounded like they were talking about marriage. How do you know that? Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years... How old are you? I don't know about all that. Alright. Wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You say the guy's gonna marry... You're saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal. I don't know about the age gap. Well, no, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know? Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. How old is Gumshoe? I got an achievement called Mind Your Own Business. How old is Gumshoe? 31. Oh, my bad. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. The day of the incident, you mean September 6th? I don't know about giving him credit. Yeah, the victim, Officer Prince, had just gone off duty at 5:30 that day. That's kind of stinky. Since Maggie's night shift hasn't started yet, they were to the park for a bit. I remember when I was a young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Maggie, I mean Officer Brad, has gotten a present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because, I'm her boss and I gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, Belle, what you say? I know everything that happens under me. If someone as much scratches there, I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree, even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second, why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. That's something she had to do over 2 months ago. How do you know that? Over 2 months ago. Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what is his birthday present? You got him a glove. A singular glove. Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. Baseball glove. Ghostwriter. Just now, I believe he said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought a glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom-made. Custom-made? The glove was custom-made. Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom-made. Yes, indeed, it was custom-made. I really don't see how this glove related to this case. The glove that's custom-made. Yes, it would seem that there's little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? Of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes! Bluffing to the max! Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I believe this glove... Sorry. I believe this glove might be custom-made. I'm so happy that you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. It feels like I've done something like this before, as if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Did it say it was custom-made? It sure did. Wow, it was made custom. If you were that convinced, let's hear more about the matter. About the glove that was custom-made. Actually, about the glove with me today. The one that was custom-made. And... why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove that was custom-made to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Banana. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove at his middle court record. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow, and that's why you had it special order it. Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. And you're not gonna tell me on the spot? I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if it was true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found out that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing it on the ground. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Writing on the ground. Hey, buddy. Press. Now, can you really determine the handwriting based on a sample written in sand? Yes, this is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country are actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So what's the result of the investigation? Couldn't confirm it. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you. We were not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find everything you want in the scientific investigation. That wall of text scared me. Hi, Kai. Welcome. It's a shame Edgeworth isn't in this investigation. I haven't heard that one before. Me neither. Or I never heard anything like that at the police academy. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Next. I had that moment with trying to brute force the objections because I didn't realize that you can go to their profiles. Next, we check the victim's finger. His pointer finger. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Ha ha ha. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, Belle. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if it had been writing in sand. And the results. We found out there was sand on his fingernail. And what did that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there's sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. Huh? There's little scratches on his skin. I'm not used to calling him Dick. I just embedded Gumshoe in my head. Scratches on his skin. Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. But it's incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we have to use a magnifying glass. Like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this, we confirmed that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. His name got banned on Tumblr. I remember when like every word variation of Danganronpa was banned, where it's like Dingle Rompa, Dingle Romper, Dingleberry. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is all enough to counter it. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion, that the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? What about it? Oh, it's a left glove. It's a lefty. He's a lefty, isn't it? He's a lefty. Is that... I don't know how baseball works. Since it's the right glove, that means he would pitch with his left hand, right? So he would be lefty? Left is ruining it. Oh, it is. Wow. Thank you, lefty. Dominant hand is for pitching, yeah, okay. I suck at pitching, bro. I remember playing kickball in high school, and then nobody wanted to catch the ball, or like, you know, nobody wanted to be the one to throw the ball back, so I did it. And then I didn't like it either. And then the guy who usually pitches was like, hey, you want to switch? I can do it if nobody wants to. And then nobody else wanted to pitch, so I was like, fuck it, I'll pitch too. And I did it, and it was so embarrassing. Every throw I threw was a flop. And then after that little segment, I went back to being in the I went back to the catching position. Take a look at this. That's the glove, right? I liked volleyball. Could you tell the court what was so special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's a really yellow. Broke your finger. I'm sorry to hear that. That's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its qualities. Huh. I'm in the Never Broken a Bone Club. You know there's a Reddit for that? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? I think the Never Broken a Bone Reddit is so funny because like when somebody posts that they finally broken a bone at like the age of like 30 something, they get roasted the shit out of. It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why? You're absolutely right. I did buy a baseball to defend myself. I did buy a baseball bat to defend myself with. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I never seen bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective. Which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that was his. Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. You don't get it, Grandpa? There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No! It's not possible! Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The victim the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe we have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor. Ah, well, thank you, sir. See, you got the complimented by the judge again. You're really good, but then that does not answer the question of who did it. And that is why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I'll now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant... No, not yet! I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We have brought forth a witness. Oh. We would like to call our next witness to the stand. I didn't think that was gonna happen. And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. Why, he saw the very face of the culprit. It was himself. Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I have a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. The court is adjourned for recess. Da-dun. To be continued. Wow. Whoop. Hold on, I accidentally pressed something. There we go. I pressed the A button by accident. I meant to do that. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyers are trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mention it to you. Didn't I ask who you were again? Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? I'm so curious how she got the feathers on her jacket to stick. Of course, I'll be honored to. Like, are they embroidered? Oh well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you all about me. No, that's okay. Really, I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. Feathers are for a name pun, but it's so what's the word I'm looking for? It's so weird that they're just on her pockets like that. How do they stick? I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. This is a business card. It's my business card. I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Did Dustin not give you a gift back? There are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. It's my business card. Hannah wrote my cell phone number on the back. Business card wrote added to the court record. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yup. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost phone while on the walk with Dustin. Brum, brum, brum. Damn, he looks old. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. His eye bags. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back. Oh, you're right there. I'm sorry. I didn't get your name. You can call me Maggie. The Blue Badger. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So what is the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me. Is that my phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! Hi, Maya. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the room, everyone had already left. Eck! Now who in the heck is this? I guess I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said everything will be fine? I'm gonna contact your boyfriend. That's right, it's Maya of the rescue with the ultra decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing that you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good, as in, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are the members of that group. Names list added to the court record. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a place like this? Don't look at me. Where did you get this list in the first place? Huh? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one that asked me to look up this yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of the phone Maggie brought. So that's where they were from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya. Actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright! Recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Whoop. My bad. There we go. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. He is insulting. So I asked that the court might be a little more lenient on. No can do. There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. I did it! A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Pusher upper. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh, oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps a drifter who was taking a walk. Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a to give me just everything in my life to give the almost highest top quality, you understand? I am merely looking for that top notch, unbeatable. I have a rigorous selection progress. I was in a serious one in my walk for... Oh. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? Ugh, I have to question him. I want a car. No. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need to apply. Glasses? Why aren't you wearing glasses? That's enough. Your name, witness. They were your glasses, weren't they? Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks, you thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you're taking a strolling through the park, right? Correct? It'll appear that you were attached to that word, if you must, by all means. But I remind you that I am no way a prepubescent boy, out on a walk with mommy. Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park. You said it again, taking a walk. You know you. What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my late situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked it up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. And of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of a pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the officer. That was certainly decisive testimony. Decisive, Nick. Did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say. How can you be so calm? That's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying! You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. What I saw that day. I really like the music it does for when you cross-examine. Press. So we're at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name, trashy university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you were talking about which college to apply to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. You gonna go to Harvard? I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 a.m. p.m. How did you know what time it was? I see you were not wearing a watch, so... Is it the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me just like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable, so what should I do now? Press harder. How did you know? Answer the question, how did you know what time it was? Tisk tisk, I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only stand on desk and point people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There's this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Did you know what a clock is? It's the thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright's even in this picture of the crime scene. That says 7. That says 7, right? Oh, so it is. That's the clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking the time apart is total nonsense of real first class and to wire watch. Oh, what a ridiculous notion. People could live freely without contracts. Yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first class waste of time. In any case, all of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my detective reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle practically screams there was also the cheap, low quality, and I suppose it was also because of the officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. Without a thought, I looked up and I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained, Mr. Wright. Please refrain from raising your voice in this court. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course, I remember her sweet face was that of a pretty defendant there. So you're sure you're not mistaken? Please don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the police officer. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. And what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought it was saying one thing and it was something else. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that'd be an inaccuracy. Think for your next think. If my client was innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means we can somehow show that he's lying. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything right? Is everything okay, Nick? It's crazy how it's just this. Mr. Wellington. Mr. Beef Wellington. I believe of the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? Whoa, what? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas, has bad eyesight, knows nothing about baseball, has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? Why are you asking about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo. You're so used to your word of a possibility. Sure enough, we found out that in fact it was the gloves, not bananas, but when viewed from afar, I do think there's room enough to confuse the two, don't you think? And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. You're about 20 out of 200. God damn! I suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? It sure is. Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are unrelenting, evil man. You are like those people Joan of Arc. She was courageous, only you left with horrible tweets. She did nothing wrong. Well, which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing in the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what to happen next with the moments after you witnessed a crime. What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized why I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was in the upper path saw you and ran away. Yes, that is incorrect. That's correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. I feel a cough coming up. Hold on. Alright. What happened next? The girl in the upper path ran away as soon as she realized why I was there. She ran away just like that. Yes, she did. She saw me and flew to the nest like a guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, she ran away the instant she saw you. How could you tell who's my client? The witness has already answered that question. He stated that the defendant is the culprit. This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. I'm gonna get more information out of him. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the hydrate. So, immediately, what's striking in my head is that it said 7 o'clock. It said 7 o'clock on that one image, right? So if he called the police at 6:45 p.m. and then they came in 10 minutes, that means there's and then it shows 7 for the picture. That means there was like 5 minutes of him doing whatever he wanted before he called the police, actually, right? It's possible. You think people learn about how to call police in college? Hey Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Question mark. Must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have... Oop. How do you know what time it was? A detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey pal, you graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. Doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, that the detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why you're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up 10 minutes earlier. It should be this, right? No? Let's go back. No? I see, okay. Wait. Typical. There we go. I was paying attention to the wrong time information. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? In the victim's autopsy report, according to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was 6:45 p.m. Hi, Marth. There was clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ugh. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Grr. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. I don't know. I could zone out for 2 hours, bro. Mr. Wellington. Yes, sir. Explain yourself. What were you doing during these 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone. Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions as if you're trying to open all the layers of my Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard of fight irrational Kirk? I don't Enough. Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone could it be? You mean his phone Maggie found? There's no way. Well, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question Verter. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Heh, what are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. It's the same exact, and I thought that was just maybe his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you can put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Would it be the phone numbers? Hold on. It's very simple. This is evidence that backs up my claim, and yet you have blah 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 blah. Would it be just... You're right, it's a phone booth. Paper bag, let me figure it out though. Let me figure things out from now on. It's quite simple actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there was nothing wrong with the picture. But if you ask, if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something's wrong with you. No, it's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use this phone that was right in front of you? Order, order. What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is the reason enough to throw suspicion out of this testimony. Yes, it is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone was really his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there's no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Could you offer an explanation what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Yes, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation was not persuasive, you'll be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Wouldn't it be to do this? Perhaps this is evidence you need? Perhaps. Was it this? No. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost give me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order, order. Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting that the murder... Are you indicting the witness as a real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. Ooh. Wow, wow, wow. I know I'm right. He's a real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. Deep six? Like 6 feet under? I'll sink him to one shot. Yeah, this is exciting, watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. On a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order. Your Honor, the defense. The defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being a murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like that, even an idiot like you can read that, right? Like 69. Hi, Rain. But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But would that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, who else would know that person? How else would that person know her name was Maggie? Her Maggie? That's a good point. The phone. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way? There was a way. It would be best if I could prove that witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the phone number? Well, Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Did you try to find it by calling it? Why you? How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with. They have everything to do with. Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this questioning? Do you think there's some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up the lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't get your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned her name was Maggie. Nung. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake. My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This was a mistake that you could that shifted so quickly. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Eek! Order, order. But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive. Your point is, it's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present this court proof that the witness had a motive. The murderer killed the victim because of this. The defendant is obviously haphazardly throwing out evidence in desperation. Say, fuck, wasn't that? Oh, shit. What was I thinking? Oh no! I didn't mean to press that. I game overed by accident. Whoopsie! Whoopsie! I fucked up. She's in jail! Continue. Oh, I gotta skip through so much dialogue. And I did it on the wrong one. Load. Is it? Which one is it? God fucking damn it. Alright. This is just such an annoying part because I didn't save at the right time. Which part was it again? Fuck. I don't wanna do this. This is annoying. Is it not? Was it not this? Do I have to press again? That would be annoying. Is it not that? I feel dumb as shit right now. Was it not? I did this before. What the fuck? Hello? Oh wait. Hi Ninja, I can't save right now. Oh, is that one? Okay, so we're reloading. That's annoying. Okay, so I was further before than I thought. It would help with reloading, but then I have to remember what I did before because I have to do it with full health. That's it. You're good. There we go. Skip. How to make notes? No, I already did this part. I'm just backtracking. There's no need for me to take notes on information I already did. I just fucked up in that one part. This is a nice resting my voice break. There we go. This is where I fucked up. Okay. Ah. Is it this? Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all these numbers. Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. Yeah, full HP, we're ready to go. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist's group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers are on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking at the phone numbers of a person's phone is worse than crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the collapse that rated the brilliant artist, Maurice, and disrupt the goddess of... I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want for you is to tell us what this list is all about. The pursuit is on. You think any of you know what's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. That's right. What is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of card artists on his phone? Is that obvious? The witness is a member of the group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on his phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? Hi. I got you now. That police officer, mental breakdown time. We're breakdancing. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Bain? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You said this is the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then, would he need to tell anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense say about this? If you think about it logically, that makes sense. Then maybe we should do thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington wanted to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something he didn't agree with him when he got there. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, was this something you didn't agree with the witness? Being a policeman? The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince has gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. The girl that picked up my phone was with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on his phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking... it seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. I like how it references Scream. What's that supposed to mean? Evidence. Ugh, that guy was really creeping me out. I'll even waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that, they're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof, huh? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. The phone I lost, I already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hands belongs to. Well, you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? Feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem with our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it means it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. The cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be something. Fingerprints on the phone? I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got to that fact, you wiped it off. You said there was sand all over it. Well, I wiped it. Pretty thoroughly, too. It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Ugh, he's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on the phone. You must have glitched all because the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. You erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Question mark? Oh my god. Now I remember. Beep. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's one. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up to a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am. The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant in the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What are we supposed to do? Wait and see. Raise an objection. Hold it. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness even more inane questions. Do not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only have one shot at this. You cannot prove everything. It's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh, now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence. It's gotta be the contact number, right? Why, thank you. How nice! Here, please have one of mine. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is... phone number on the back. The back of the card. The card is important because of what I wrote on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh, right now, but the court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. The defense is preparing something, Mr. Wright. We're going to call my cell phone now, and then the court will see how everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things too. Arg! What? This is my phone. What is this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I can almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No, there can't be more than two people in the world with the same Nokia phone. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you so much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say you're charged for assault as well. When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Asphyxiation. Nice. Great. Moving on. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artists' group, he has become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor. Already? Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Confetti? Woo! That is all. This court is adjourned. September. District Court. Defendant lobby. Number 1. Whoops, controller. Hold on, there we go. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. A-cab. Huh? It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was six months old! I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles. Gotten sick from all sorts of foods. I failed at almost every test I've ever taken. Experienced almost every kind of disaster. And never won or even tied a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless. That's pretty mean. What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Oh, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. Happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and she died. Next thing I knew, we were having dinner at my house. Oh, I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. The glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. Just as present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up. Oh, well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll find a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too. Oh god. That was such a long introduction. That was such a long chapter 1. What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. I lied. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Well, that's Dick Gumshoe. Gumshoe. With a G, not a C, my bad. He's someone I had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. Oh my god, LGBT. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But why is he a judge then? Why is he a judge? But in the end, he's always come up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's just mistaking me for someone else. Gumshoe's so hot. I mean, what? Is it the jacket? Is it the jacket? Is it because it's green? I'm insinuating something. And this girl, Maya, you finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, her sister died, her hot sister died. Nick, what's wrong? He keeps staring at me. Daddy Gumshoe, I mean, what? Who said that? That's cool. You keep staring at me, don't tell me you miss me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh, well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Ellington. I guess I have to start over with the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Oh, okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. Oh yeah, she went on her little missionary trip. She went on a retreat, and that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. And that's how my story ends. Episode 1. Okay. I thought this was a prologue. Holy shit. Save progress. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break. Guys. That was 2 hours of straight talking. I need a break. I'll be back. I will get a drink, maybe a snack, maybe stretch, maybe go to the bathroom. 10 minutes. Wrap it up, y'all. Where's my BRB screen? There we go. Boop! Daddy come shoe? Huh? That's crazy. I'm back. Wait, let me put my back support on. How did I do 12 hours of this, guys, last year? How how did I do that? Holy shit. How I do that? That's crazy. Welcome back. Thank you. Holy shit. You stubborn, didn't want to let go. You're right. I got so tired during that I got so tired that I got so tired I stopped the voice acting and I just read it. I remember that. Have you done fan art of you and Oswald and Ace Attorney? I have not. Ooh, what a bimbo looking car. I have not. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Who? Nice ass. Sorry. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eeny? Any? Any? Like the belly button? I finally get to see you again, and I got accused again! It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess. I estimate a tradition. Record scratch, you might be wondering how I got here. With my third accusation of murder. Keep playing through my mind. Dun 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 dun. June 16th, 3:34, Right and Co. Help. I just came up with a really cursed this this is the blueprint for Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. What a depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me, do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that water girl on TV. I think a rainy spell will have a break with a day of sun. She can beat a fall guy for murder. Is what that girl said. I'll stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. That nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my 1500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. With those glasses, remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Hello. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. Yeah, I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident, crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. It's gonna be important that her shoe's off or something, right? That's right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows we were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and a nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There's rumors that Dr. Gray has actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one that killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point. This case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic is seeing isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I would want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. Oh, your fangs. Your fangs. You're guilty, aren't you? You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is only something you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya, why would he know her name? I had you working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her. Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I've heard. It must be so lonely for you. Huh? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? Yeah, I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh, Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit, so she gave me one condition before accepting my request. Condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I end up visiting Maya's hometown as a doctor. Huh. Oh, I hate the bird sound so much. I hate it so much. Why did they do that? So this is Crane? 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 Let's just go with Crane. Crane Village, Maya's hometown. Why, hello there. Your forehead is massive, child. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Maya, how are you? How are you? It's good to see you again. Wow! I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd had visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. How old is she? Hold on. 18. I see. Anyways, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Nice collarbones. Today's channeling. Looks like you're finally... Looks like you've finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Ha ha ha! Behold the power of my intelligence network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya intelligence network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. Ha ha ha, I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Mr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. My lips are chapped. One sec. There we go. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Korean Village. But I heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium. Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were here too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside of the village. The girl earlier. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye! She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin, wait, then that means, is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Curly is a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled that into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking. Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters. Of course not. Curly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Korean Village. Aunt. Curly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh. Oh yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? So, so I'm kind of guessing that before the episode started, when they were like, this happened, the dialogue from the narrator that was like, I died. I'm pretty sure that's the person who got in the car accident, right? Talking because she got channeled into Maya. After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. All right, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still in the same. At least she's still the same perky Maya. 3 times a day. Is that everything? Oh, meditation room. Whoa. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today, aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made that stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like he's talking Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid matter. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. What are you doing once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. It also mentioned, like, she was drugged, right? Too, in the narrating. So he's probably the killer. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. That or with someone else. Oh, I see. Maya. So how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Crane. Crane? Is that the pun? Cause it's Crane? Crane School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is the daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you like to care to meet her? I am not reading the details. I'm reading them, but I'm not gonna read them out loud. Unless they're really funny. Once in a lifetime. Door. Strong luck. Ending way. That looks like everything. Alright. Oh, 2 more. Whoa! What a fire hazard! God damn! Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. This flickering lights. I guess they're candles. I read that as candies. Good sir, who might you... Are you... Windy Oldbag? Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so, Mystic Maya? I'm Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. I am so sorry I called you Windy Oldbag. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak about you. No, I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me I've already forgotten. That was that it was not that was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you surely would not have won. First a girl that runs away, now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job, and that I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression. The past is in the past, though. Let us speak about the present now. Ah, thank you. So why did you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes. How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So, about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me. Blood. Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the crane channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although when a woman of the Fey clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is that as it sounds. For the member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she cannot ever become the master of the Crane School. So, how strong are you? It is a shame. However, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the power of the masters. So that's how it is. It's like the Hyuga clan. So today's channeling will be here first. Yes, good sir, because the spirit of the person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. Channeling chamber. So this room is the channeling chamber. The place where the spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if we observe the session. Do not even think about such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh, the secrets of the Korean school techniques can not be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also very safe to good sir if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that the heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl. She's an adorable, angelic young girl. We did see her. Oh, that odd. She's my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have! Ah ha ha! A pure heart that knows nothing of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her. I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you will not that you will not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Wait, let me examine. Kurain, okay. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they will become cursed. Yes, cursed. She's really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Whew. No clues here. My bad. Is it because I have to look at a specific candle? What is this? What? There's some empty space behind a folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. There's gonna be something important back there. I can feel it. This is where the medium... Is that it? Really? Okay. Move. I can feel it. This is gonna be a 4-hour stream. At most. Winding Way. Is that... A disposer? I forgot what it's called. It looks really funky. Wow, this garden's really breathtaking. Somebody put a lot of love into it. You can tell? What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way here to tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. This one, the garden with a small lamp. Why am I reading this? Side room. Wow. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. I'ma bother them. Hey. Just someone there. She's probably exhausted, meaning taking a break. I got 2 sleeps. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to disturb her sleep. Damn. A small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. The Crane Village, the Heart of Channeling. What's that? What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here and them to spot you? Gulp. You take those doors. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winning way. Hey, you! Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I heard this southern accent before. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Phoenix Wright. I cannot. How you been? Haven't you been here in what, a year? A lot of heart? You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, a lot of heart. I guess you're still at it. So I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times, too. Are you sure? We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya, an honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You heard me. They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. You'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Click. Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-dropping large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny, how come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. What are you? This is Korean Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we'll request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Bum bum ba da bum bum ba da 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 bum bum ba Hey now, what was that just now? He came from inside the channeling chamber. Oh, we killed him. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me. I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Ask Morgan what to do. Miss Faye, what should we do? Yo, belly chicken liver, what are you waiting for to get down already? But the key. The key's one of a kind. In this world, there's only that one. Even I am powerless to open that door. Oh, there's no other way. Alright, stand aside. I'm going to break the door down. Wait, please, that's sort of recklessness. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Slam! Slam crush! Dr. Gray! Click! I... You look... different. I was murdered. Maya, that man, murdered me. So I killed him. Huh? What? Click. Lotta, at a time like this. Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyways, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Whoa! June 19th! Whoa! My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems to be really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. What you witnessed? Hey, mister. That gal. Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh yeah. Lotta doesn't know when Maya was channeling her Lotta doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Dr. Gray. Lotta, what did you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation, really. I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression of myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patient doesn't do what he says, he starts hollering. Must have been real tough to work for him. Move. Oh, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I'll just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh, you again. What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I have to question everyone here later on. So just to tell you, alright? Was he grinning at me? Shall I show you the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. The two of them went to the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for everyone here is see what everyone else has to say. Examine. That's it. Right? Nope. Okay. Move. I guess we go to the channeling chamber. The police are busy running here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Hey, buddy. Maya. About Maya. I had to break this to you, but with the way things look now, the girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim inside this room after all. But Maya is... You'll ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and it's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks about the same. Because of that, so Dr. Gray was shot a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. I can't check that? Hey, pal, no touching. My bad. I went the same direction. My bad. Did I have anything to say about here? Nothing new. Okay. What's in the side room? Who there? Who's still sleeping? Is it a dead person? Like, how can I help you? Like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? How time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh. No, actually, the situation kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is one thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like, totally a bummer. Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she had to say. Sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Miny. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people like supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. They mentioned Eeny, right? They mentioned Eeny at the beginning. You left your blankets a mess. How are you gonna fold it? Like I had a really good nap and like I was thinking of leaving it like this, so it's like all set for tonight. I felt that. She's just like me. Talk. Eeny miny, so what brings you here today? So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about this being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see, then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put something in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time cause I, like, slept for a long time. What happened? So you're sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, Dad, I totally know nothing. So who was, like, killed? The surgeon that requested a channeling, Dr. A. The victim. You don't sound surprised. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long, long time ago. I was like a patient, yeah? She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Can I present you? Nope. Is this important? Interesting. Okay. Cutscene. There's no one here, as usual. Hey, buddy. Eck. Hey, how are you? You're parallel, right? Silent as ever. Huh? What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Item in your hand. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Side room? Nope. Pearl? Um. He's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta. God, don't let it be. Ugh. God, don't let it be me next. Huh? Don't scare me like this. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. My foot is asleep. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine. Any ideas? Do you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh, what? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer next. Going after photos within your net reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up? Oh, yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier, huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Heck, she did two even. The seance murder. I like the rig of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta, sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. I had to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops. Wah! Oh god. I don't know what's scarier, lot of spirits, and why does it feel like we're being through this before? Move. Cutscene. Oh dear, madam. You have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Ahem. Alright, everyone, listen up. You too, Bao. I'm gonna give you a brief update. Right now, it seems like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That's a real terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. I think when the trial happens, I'm gonna call it. Yawn. Ugh. Morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here at this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. And a master or something of the Korean school of channeling. Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed on from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people that think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my very own eyes when Maya's channeling a spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said he wanted to call a nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What happened? What exactly happened to the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay? We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing. When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? Dream. What kind of dream did you have while you're channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable. Really suffocating. When something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There's a really familiar smell too, under the ground. Yeah, I can't quite smell. I can't quite place it, but I know I smelled that same scent before. I guess this is all about the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. I'm hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. It's Jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Hey, buddy. Oops. Phew. It feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought along that day? Ah, here it is. Right on the top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. 1 year ago, 14 patients died from malpractice. Okay. What if she didn't summon her, though? Charlie, a quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Mia, who passed away. The rest of... Whew. Oh, Steel Samurai. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that road yesterday? Hi, Lazora! Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild, how'd that go? How was Legend of Zelda? Welcome, Raiders. I'm Esper. I've been reading dialogue for like almost three whole hours. I'm kind of tired. How was Breath of the Wild? Did you do I forget? Did you do a temple? Did you fight Ganon? Did you I don't know. Was so fun? That's good. Did you ride a horse? There's nothing to examine here, right? I don't think there's anything new. Hey, welcome. Make sure you eat dinner if you haven't already. Meditation room. I started yesterday, so no Ganon. That's okay. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old, even mediums in training, I wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Get a horse next time, though. Yippee! Probably because of the murder yesterday. So can we go to the channeling chamber now? Let's go. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Thank you for the follow, Nisa Wine. No, that's Wino, my bad. I read that as an E. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Hey there. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her something to make her feel more at home. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Erk, she's one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's a word for me to search the site, but I should probably ask her some questions too while I have the chance. Talk. Oh, I'd like to ask you a few questions today about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya, step away from there. Please just leave the... Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first, I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the outer world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. Channeling chamber? By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? By how? When a spirit medium enters... when a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling, and that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that it would be calling danger upon the Maya itself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident, and that would be the folding screen there. It's a Qur'an's sacred writings, along with the Qur'an. I'm gonna say crane. Crane's sacred urn, they're this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found that something had happened to either one. Oh, the humanity. Odd for it to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Pearl. So how's Pearl today? Mr. Wright? Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the branch family have thought themselves to be inferior, but Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is a pride of the branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Whew, okay. It's a beautiful and expressive. Dun this is. It's a hole. Could this have been made by the bullet? Well then, I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya. I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Sigh. Anything? Oh, mirror. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they're used during the channeling. Anything else? Oh! There's some empty space behind a foiling screen to light a candle. Yeah, I hope no one's hiding back there. Foreshadowing. Somebody was hiding there in the scene of the crime. In fact, the bed... There was a pillow in the bed the entire time, so she wasn't actually sleeping, the bimbo. She was actually hiding here with a gun, and that's how she shot. That was the entryway. Just boop. I don't know. I'm bullshitting. Move. Let's go to Winding Way. Are you here, Pearl? Well, Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school. Oh, hey. Like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name's Wright. Smith, right. Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, what are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and, you told me about that yesterday, the sesame allergy too. What I really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it. Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. Eeny miny. So, what are you still here? Why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training. Or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose this village is the real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. What happened? Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. Do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. The victim. What about the victim, Dr. Gray? I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. That's right, her reaction yesterday when I asked was... Going bonkers. You and Dr. Gray know each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, yeah? I was, like, a patient, yeah? Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Oh! Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. This was probably behind a folding screen, right? And she, like, hid there or something? Or somebody did? Interesting. Let's go back to Winding Way. Will there be a cutscene? Hey, Pearl. Hey, Pearl. Eck! You surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something from her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. I got you. Look at this, little girl. Oh, yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Ah! I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one to channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She's actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me, I bet I know who she picked up Nick from. I know who you are. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's. Izzy. Ow. Special someone. Why would you word it like that? Why are you posed like that? So then, of course, you're gonna help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. Huh? Huh? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? Why are you blushing, Phoenix? Why are you blushing? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Ah, what a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't like, hee, I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I am very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry, I didn't use it either. I apologize. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes. For example, I studied the crane technique. Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer. Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. That item in your hand, so what's that you got in there, Pearl? Oh, this! I found this yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Sure. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. Hee hee, you look like a child out of Toy Story, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Black key added to the court record. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls. Yes, Pearls, I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yes, okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Whew. Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful. What do you mean? I'll let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Alright, let's go to the bimbo, baby! Side room! Let's look at you, what you up to? Hey, babe. Hello again, we seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. She's like, totally cute. Is she like, your daughter? What? No. How old do you think I am? Can I present this? Wow, it's a Magatama. Oh, you shouldn't have. It's so totally not for you. Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that. That should be my line. Oh. The victim. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, like, totally don't know him. Don't... What the... Eck, what is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Huh? What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psyche locks, Mr. Nick. Psyche locks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you'll see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock. But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful, Nick, though. Mr. Nick, if you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I have to go somewhere. Let's give the psyche lock thing a try. I'm gonna ask you again, do you know Mr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. Alright, so first I have to use them as Magatama. Don't. The victim. Eeny miny. I believe you know who Mr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I have to, like, to repeat myself? If you're, like, totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you, or you might be at least. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean? Like, indirectly? I should try to show that possibility existed for now. For some. So something that shows possible connection between Eeny and Miny. Here's your proof. Like, what is that? Ouch. Oops. I feel dumb as shit. Alright. I don't. Do we not? I guess we don't have info. But he did say that, like, he did say that an occult student, like, told him about her. Like, she told him about this, right? Hmm. Hi, Fisky! Hi, Fisk! What are you playing? You're playing art! What the fuck? Chunk your dog. Hello. I don't think we have the evidence, right? Damn. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate more and gather more clues before I try again. Headbang. I love the headbang Twitch TV thing. Not Twitch TV, the 7TV one. Like the the amount of force it has to like whip its head, I think it's hilarious. But hey Fisk, I hope art was fun. What you draw? Did you draw emotes? What you draw? I hope you had fun. Make sure you eat dinner. Move. No. Examine. I'm still curious what's in there. Damn. Oh, isn't it cute? I totally bought that. Ah, so it's yours, huh? Yeah. So, like, the village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears. Really famous for bears. But it's like, okay, if you ever, like, see a bear, you just play dead and they, like, leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, because, like, fighting back is totally no use. Is she actually has she actually tried to fight one? I think I examined everything here. But yeah, we've been talking nonstop for 3 hours now. I would like to examine everything, and then before we actually go to, if we go to trial and stream, I don't know how long that's gonna take though. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be her lawyer, I bet. Yep. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side, Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Ha 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 ha, I'm not scary. Honest. Wow. I never knew Gumshoe likes kids. Hey, I know, I'll show you something cool. How it's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Oh. Detective Gunshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Doc. Nice guilt. What about my other charges against her? I don't think you can win, Val. If you're talking about proof, we got a few pieces. You got proof. Yeah. Pal, that puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. You must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking about Lotta, I took some hot pictures earlier, huh? Remember, I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than my FA could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Burls now? The victim? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I had cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, these are big. It looked really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? Copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have bought it. I got you. Don't worry. My trial tomorrow. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2. Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So what you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't matter change the fact that I'm not gonna like it. All right, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Von Karma. Damn. What? Von Karma? Objection. Manfred von Karma, he was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil force-fed me is something I'll never... Force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Did he not go to jail? Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand in trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually a successor. It's hot lady! Successor. So, who's the successor of Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's the prosecutor, Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, hasn't lost a trial since. Hi, Duranger. Thank you for the follow, welcome. That's what they call prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a sec. 13! The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13! I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talent. Germany, huh? That's probably why I have never heard of this person. Ugh. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Edgeworth! My long-lost lover! My boyfriend! I miss him! Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix! Get your head under the cover! Stop yearning for your boyfriend! None of that matters anymore now that he's gone. I got you. Present. Here you go. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day and, hey, that's our news story. The one about the malpractice suit. 40 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. This is evidence you're gonna need to unlock Eenie Miney's tiny little head. Thanks. Me... Mimi Miney! Oh. You can't make this shit up. Okay. Mimi Miney, a nurse at surgical clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. That's awesome. Move. Winding away. Let's go to your silly little bedroom. Hey, buddy. Remember me? Dun dun. Dun dun. Oh, my health is gone forever. God damn. Okay. Noted. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney's a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Hunter Gray, which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Wow! I got my health back! The victim. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My... Damn. Hey there. My sister's name was Meanie Miney. She was, like, a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver. My sister was always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out. So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard. So, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice. Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sister was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I actually need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Whoops. Cutscene. Mr. Nick. Hmm? What's wrong? I never left Crane Village. Really? Wow, that sounds pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait. She ran off. Again. Well, I know Enie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm gonna save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Sigh. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh, must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. Why, hello there. Mia. Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. I remember those boobies anywhere. Mia, she's Maya's older sister, and my mentor. Look at the fucking lighting on, on titties! She was top-notch defense lawyer, but certain case forced her into retirement. Hi, Mulder! Red Rabbit, thank you for the follow, welcome! Boobies! But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from otherworld and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making is now no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister's in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Maya, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. That is, tell me, please. Believe in your convictions and fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How could you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes, mediums can't have dreams. They can't. From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she told me she dreamt that she died and had been buried in the ground. But that's impossible. You heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid off this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. Evidence? How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is. Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. I'll show it to her, the key I hold. Is it literally this? Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened to this case. The key. Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who? Who could have? I didn't know it at the time, but this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Don't. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the psyche locks. Interesting. Which means Mia must know something about the real murder, but for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me, what in the world is going on? Dun dun dun! I think we're gonna call it, guys. That's a wrap. I'm tired. Holy shit. Wow. Let me... Just chatting. Where's that shit? There it is. Exit big picture mode. Badoop. Force quit. Badoop. Let's see who's streaming. That was fun. I don't know, it's a good break since I almost heard myself. That was embarrassing, but it was a good break considering I haven't played a dialogue heavy game in a hot minute. Let's see who's streaming. We got... Huh? Huh? Fisk is still streaming? Huh? Huh? Oh no, okay, that's just my Twitch being weird. Okay. Odd. Okay. Have a good night, thank you. Tomorrow, we have to figure out how to progress in Isomnium, so that's gonna be fun. Let's see who's streaming. I forgot to play its music. Maybe hosting you right. I don't know, it's so weird seeing it in my following though. Maybe it's because I opened it too late. Or I opened it too early. Let's see. Let's see. Let's raid Europa U. May have been left there and hasn't updated since Cuz phone. You're right. Let's raid Europa U. They're playing Power Washer. Thanks for the stream. Thank you. Let's do /raid 1 /raid 2. But yeah, they're playing Power Washer. Europa U is artist, and I think they came out with a couple of covers recently. I think they're cool. I think their model looks nice. But let me start saying bye to everyone. Bye Godoy. Bye Mars. Bye Ron. Bye DKP. Also hi DKP. I didn't notice that. Bye Mulder. Hi Mulder. I forgot to say hi to Raiders. Bye Persian. Hi Persian. My bad. Bye Ron. Hi Ron. Bye Lazora. Thank you for the raid again. Bye Fisk. Thank you for the raid again. Bye Ninjash. Bye Paper Bag. Thank you for the hint about the profiles, because I would have never figured that out until you pointed it out. Thank you. Bye Raya. Also hi Raya. Bye Yellow. Bye Izzy. Where's my end screen? But yeah. Bye everyone. See you tomorrow. We're gonna try and figure out how to progress in AI Somnium. Bye bye everyone. Whoop! Wait, I gotta copy paste my own message. There we go. Goodbye!